Okay, so we are gonna introduce jumpboard. This is an awesome exercise. I feel like I've been waiting for it all day in filming. I'm like, yes, jumpboard. So let's just get right to the basics. So we're gonna start on a spring and a half, because that's good for like if you're gonna jump for your clients for quite a while. We often will teach jumpboard classes. We'll do jumpboard and then we'll do abs, jumpboard arms, jumpboard abs, jumpboard arms. Like it's kind of a nice little series. They're kind of cool little workouts you can do and some really great flows with the reformer. So let's just start with pressing the cage all the way out. You're gonna press with your legs out. So what you wanna do is press your heels into the board. So bend your knees back in, yeah. And you wanna try to get your heels all the way down. So press out again, press out, yeah. And now bend in without lifting your heels. So right here. So what you wanna do is you wanna think of heel ball toe to release yourself off the board, and then toe ball heel to come back onto the board. So we kind of want to jump with the glutes. And we also want to watch the legs aren't going lower than this kind of 45-degree angle, because you'll see people start to jump and they'll lower their legs right down into the springs because they start to get tired in their hips. So bend and let's jump. Bring your arms down by your side, headrest is up. So we want to find a connected core. And if you want, you can go into a bit more of a lengthened lumbar if you need to, because you're feeling too much low back, but let's just start jumping. Whoops. Great teachable moment. You want to bring those straps down so they don't kind of create, yeah, exactly. So really, really engage the core, find the glutes, think heel ball, toe ball, heel, so you're pressing out. And other thing we really want to focus on is jumping exactly, landing on the spot where we took off. So if you are in a room with hardwood, you probably want to put those little sticky things underneath the feet of your reformers, just so it doesn't shift if you have a lot of clients, say more than 4 and you're all jumping. So the other thing we can do is let's go into some different positions. So you're gonna press out, squeeze your toes apart, heels together. Yeah, and so in a little V. So you're bending and you're pressing. Again, she's really finding that core here and you're jumping out. Perfect. Okay, the other thing you can do is go into a run. So you're gonna do single leg jump. So left leg, then right leg, yeah. And then switching, and then you're jumping switching in the air. Exactly. Now, if you want to add a little bit more movement to that, you can reach the leg over the bar. Exactly. Press, knee, knee, and then press over the bar. Knee, knee, and then press over the bar. So now you're adding more to the mind. So you can just go single leg, or you can add the most. So let's go into a little bit of open and close. So you're going to press out, land wide, land together. So jumping jacks. So land wide, land together. Perfect. Land wide. Nice. Land together. Perfect. So really, again, engaging that core, not letting the low back take this. Find the glutes, find the triceps. Really, really, really set up your deep core. Okay, let's try skiing. So you're gonna switch from side to side. So you're gonna go, yeah, side to side. This is really great. Again, keeping the hips as stable as possible, jumping. So we're gonna go into cross-country skiing. So yeah, so your top foot is gonna go over the bottom foot, exactly, and then you're gonna press off that bottom toe, push. So really, really, really find the full length of your reformer, yep, and press. Good. Bring it back in. So let's do beats. Whew, we're almost done. So you're gonna go press yourself out, beat, bend back in. Yeah, so you're gonna press, yeah, and bend back in. So you're gonna press, open, close, and then bend back in. Press, find a beat, and then bring it back in. Yeah, perfect. So you can also do some different ballet stuff if you want, like kind of moving in and out. Yeah, exactly. Some people love to add that ballet flair. That's totally up to you. The last thing I want to mention is we're going to drop down to the half a spring. And we used to teach this without upper spine flexion, but for today we're actually going to add a little bit of flexion. So put your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers. So hey guys, we're going to introduce ab jumps, yep. And we're going to have a half a spring, and you're just going to very gently float. It's almost like moon jumps. You're jumping on the moon. So all the upper spine flexion ideas, and then you're really finding that core, and you're really doing the toe ball, heel ball, toe, pressing out, finding those abs. And you can do single leg here, and you can actually add, exactly, you can actually add rotation as well if you wanted to do some obliques. So say bicycle, yeah, exactly. And then pressing. So you have that half spring. So you can get quite creative here with your half springs and doing the single leg moon jumps, ab jumps. I love those. And you can relax. Good job.
Good job. Okay, you guys, what I love about this is very sport related. It teaches the power of the explosion and also the absorbing of the landing. I find the absorbing is really hard for a lot of people. So this is a nice way to teach, instead of absorbing in your feet and your knees for the people that have lots of knee pain, that you're kind of teaching them how to absorb higher up into their hip and their central universe, because that's what should be absorbing. Yeah, so that's the major benefit, that you want them to be in neutral as much as they can, as long as it's not the one where they're curled up. If they're curled, lengthened low back. But yeah, like Laura said, you want to try to get the feet to land in the same spot that they took off of. You don't want to see the jarring through the joints, right? It should be a nice absorption through the whole limb up into the central universe. Make sure they're breathing, because now that you're adding more things and it's almost less controlled than a lot of the other moves, people will start to hold their breath. So you do want to make sure that they're breathing as they're doing this.